we all doing? How are we all managing in this storm? It is intense. Like this morning, I literally woke up because of the storm, because it was just throwing rain at the bedroom window. So that wasn't the nicest morning wake up. However, so far we're okay, so that's good. And I hope everyone else is as well. I know that there's some red warnings in some places, and that must be really scary. So I hope that you're okay. As always, how's everybody's week's been? I feel like after the week that we've just had, it's now time where we can start to properly relax into Christmas, and we can start to go on the wind down. I love the wind down period over Christmas. Like, it is just my favourite thing in the world. Even when you're still sort of working and you've got bits to do, just like, you know, everyone's really excited. But then if you get to work from home, you can have like a little tacky Christmas music on in the background, and you can just be like tapping away at your laptop, and it just feels so wholesome with the Christmas tree on. Talking of Christmas films, I am a gal who loves a tacky Christmas film. Like, you know, the more predictable the ending, the better. The more kind of cheesy, romantic, I'm there. I love it. So in the last week, I've watched Hot Jack. If you have not watched Hot Jack, please watch it. It's actually so good. I loved it. Oh my God. Yeah, definitely watch Hot Jack. And then there's also, I think it's called Holiday Calendar. Now that is quite cheesy, but I've also really, really appreciated that as well. Actually, no, I watched another one. I watched Our Little Secret, I think it's called. That was also really good. Really, really, really recommend. I'm not normally a movie gal, but over Christmas time, I just become a movie girl. I love, like, Christmas films. They are my genre. They are absolutely my genre. So today, we woke up this morning, just had a few like errands to run. I said last week that about us going skiing, and we're going to Italy. I'm not gonna lie, it's just becoming a nightmare. All the sort of insurance stuff, because you have to have special insurance to go there. So we've been trying to sort that out. We're a step closer now. And then we went to the shops, picked up a reindeer like this one, but for my mum. So I don't normally have outdoor lights in my house, but with the storm, I was very much like, we're just going to bring everything in, because I don't want a reindeer flying pre the 24th of December. We also have a little Santa who's got like a little umbrella, and he normally just like sits on the top of our door. I was like, the last thing I need to see at 3 o'clock in the morning on the Ring doorbell is Santa and his umbrella falling down and crashing into the floor. So I brought everything in. But yeah, so we picked up a reindeer like that for Mum, and picked up a few presents. And now I am just sat wrapping some Christmas presents, because I'm going to my friends this evening. We're going to have a little Christmassy sort of night and exchange Christmas presents, because probably won't see her again before Christmas, and it should be really lovely. I think I've bought some gingerbread houses, so we're going to do a little gingerbread house making, a little catch up, and get some tea. And I think that's about the plan for the evening. To be fair, that by that point, when we've done all that, it'll probably be like 10 o'clock and way past my bedtime. Does anyone find it really strange that, so as a kid, I hated bedtime. Bedtime to me was the worst time. I literally used to watch the clock from like 7 o'clock and be like, oh, any minute now, or, you know, as I got a bit older, like, oh, in the next 2 hours I've got to go to bed. And I'd hate it, and I'd think of any excuse under the sun to not go to bed. But now, if someone said to me, you can go to bed at 7 o'clock, I'd jump at the chance. I would absolutely jump at the chance. I have entered my Nana era, age 27. But you know, a blanket, cosy Christmas lights, pyjamas and bedtime, that's a perfect Friday, Saturday night for me. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with some wrapping now, and then I'm also going to do a little bit of the bauble arch as well. And then I'm going to head to Therese's. So this parcel is a lampshade. I know that's the most bizarre present, but my friend, she's just moved house. I asked her, what you want? Because I'm one of them people who, I like getting people something they actually want. I hate the idea that I'll buy something and it'll just like sit in a cupboard. And she asked me for a lampshade. It was the most like peculiar shape. So I was like, I know, I'll be really clever, and I made like a little bag for it to go into. Only I was supposed to put a little string through it, and then you could hold it like a little bag, and it was supposed to be quite cute. Put it all in, thread it in, and then as I put the sellotape on, it must have dropped out because here's my string. But never mind. It doesn't look the prettiest, and I normally like to go for pretty looking presents. I used to be that person who used to put like sprigs of holly in the top, but to be fair, the other present looks quite pretty, so that's okay. But they're wrapped. I was just watching a little bit of Zoe Sugg, and now I'm going to go and finish off some bits of the bauble arch. So this is the bauble arch so far. So all of the actual baubles are now on, but if you sort of look really closely, you'll see that there's gaps where you can see kind of bits of the plastic chicken wire underneath, which I don't love. I know it still looks very nice, but it's not perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time now plugging in all the little gaps with little pieces of tinsel. With my friend was lovely. We had a really good catch up. We made some gingerbread houses, and it was both of our first time actually decorating gingerbread houses, which is wild. It's such a like popular thing to do, but neither of us had ever done it before, so that was good. We were saying that mine was very neat but looked like I'd run out of money halfway through, and hers was manic, which is just, yeah, quite funny. We exchanged Christmas gifts, had M&S Picky Tea, which is, you know, a festive must, and yeah, just had a really good time. And then this morning I've got up, we've groomed Poppy. With her being a spaniel, you just have to be constantly brushing her ears, otherwise they're just matty and, you know, uncomfortable for her. So I've given them a good brush through. And then, to be really honest, I have just done very little. I caught up with I'm a Celebrity because I missed last night's episode, so I've caught up, And yeah, the weather's just still really bad. We thought it was starting to get a little bit better, but it is not. It's still so windy, and the rain's very on and off. We are, I think, gonna go and have a little mooch down just to look at the sea from a very big distance. Where we are, there's, you know, it's not anywhere near as dangerous as some of the places in the country, but we're gonna have a little sort of mooch down, see what the sea's doing, and then I'm gonna make my second gingerbread house. So my mum's doing a competition with her work, so she was like, oh, we can make it together. So me and her are going to do her gingerbread house for her work competition, which will be really nice. And yeah, I think I'm going to FaceTime with my nieces later on, and then we're going to watch the final of I'm a Celeb. So all in all, very chill day. I don't have chill days. I normally go a bit mad if I'm just in the house all day doing nothing. But I think with the weather the way it is, I think a very small walk to the sea and back is probably as, you know, as far as we're gonna head. So yeah, I hope everyone else is having a nice weekend. I feel really bad if anyone's booked any sort of Christmassy stuff, because I've seen loads of stuff's being cancelled, which is a massive shame. So I hope that if, you know, the storm has affected you, you know, I mean, some people it's massively affected and it's absolutely awful. So I'll be saying prayers for you, and you know, even if it's just something as little as the Christmas plan has been changed, I hope everybody gets sorted. So yeah, I really would like some snow. I'm really hoping that it is gonna snow at some point. Nice snow, you know, like picturesque nice snow. That would be better than all these pants storms. So let's hope. Let's keep our fingers crossed for some snow. So this is the finished gingerbread house that me, Mum and Joe have made. It is brilliant, I think. I think we're going to win. Look at our little gingerbread people. They are fabulous. I think he's great. So we're back home and we're all nice and comfy and cozy. Got our Christmas blankies. It doesn't look very Christmassy actually when I did that, did it? But it has actually got candy canes on. See, I didn't lie, I promise. Yeah, so we're back home and we're going to watch the Strictly results show. watch I'm a Celebrity get me out of here, and then head to bed, and hopefully wake up in the morning and the storm will have all disappeared and everything will be happy again. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far, and I will see you next week.